And g'day all. You would have seen from those pictures just previously what a fantastic score Dennis over there in New Zealand got. And it couldn't have gone to a better person. Dennis is an absolute Cranko engine expert. If anyone ever needs any information on Cranko engines that were made over there in New Zealand, Dennis is the person to talk to. But I got such a surprise to get an envelope from Dennis and open it up and find enough parts to make 3 little oscillating engines. So this is the base casting, and it's just been cast out of lead. It's just a lead casting, and the flywheel is also a lead casting. Nice little flywheel. So there, that's what I've got. These. So I've got these 2 to make. So I'll take them over here. And this is the one I've been working on. And this is what I've come up with so far. It's a nice little engine. Really is. I made the piston and did the pipe work. Found some springs out of one out of a pen, another one out of a printer. Made this little copper exhaust pot, and this here is just a bit of scrap brass off a bolt that I drilled, so I can put a silicone hose on that to either run it on air or run it on steam. But look, it's come up really nice. I'll just give you a zoom in. That's a wooden base here that I've routed, and this is a little block of mild steel that I've screwed it onto to stop it dancing around. But look, all in all, this was a fun little make, and I've got enough to make 2 more that I'll probably do in different colours. But look, let's see how it runs. We'll hook air tube. Let's see how it runs on air. Okay, turn the air on. Look at that. How nice is that? On the mill, I drilled 2 little oiling holes through the casting there. But look, I'm really happy with that. But a nice little oscillator. So we know it runs on air. But look, the real test, as always, is running a steam engine on steam. I always believe they do run a little bit different on steam than they run on air. But we know now that it's definitely running on air. So I'll come back and I'll hook a boiler up to it and we'll test it on steam. Okay, back again. I've got this Jensen Orphan boiler that I've done some modifications to and mounted it on this base. I'm going to heat this with some gas. Just put that under the boiler. Turn that gas up. This is a nice Jensen boiler. It's got a steam valve at the back, and it's coming off this bracket from the whistle. And it's just a perfect little boiler for running orphan steam engines like this one. But look, I'll come back when this boiler's coming up to boil. Alright, boiler is coming up to boil. So this will be the first time for this to have a run on steam. Just turn the steam on that valve. And let's see how she goes. Let me run. Yeah, there we go. Well, I'm really happy with that. I'll just turn the gas off. And I'll turn that steam valve off at the back. I'm really happy how that little oscillator turned out. Really nice. And happy the way this boiler modification. I'll just show you around the back here. Just take that tube off. This silicone tube is working really well. It's better sometimes than running copper pipe. But I've just got that steam valve at the back that's coming off the whistle. And mounted the, this was an electric boiler. I've drilled holes along the side here for vents. Cut some brass, made 4 brass bolts. And mounted the boiler to that plinth, and it's working really well as an orphan boiler for running orphan engines like this little new oscillator that I've got the parts for from New Zealand and had some fun making. So I'll just give you one last little view of this. That silicone tubing just comes straight off the boiler, straight off this. It's so much easier than running copper pipe all the time. So there we have it, little oscillator from New Zealand. Just take that condensate pot off there. A nice little engine. Really happy with that. Thank you very much, Dennis, for sending me enough to make 3 of these. I'm going to have some fun making the other 2 and doing some different colour schemes. As always, very much appreciate the views. Thanks everyone, and bye for now.